Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sandstorm Stories. My name is Brad Ackland. Today I am your host, and we're going to be discussing another NFT project called UFC Strike. So, UFC Strike is again from the company of Dapper Labs. So, it's the same as the company that produced NBA Top Shot. They are exclusively licensed to provide NFTs brought to you by the UFC. So, they do have the rights to not only the audio but also the visuals as well. So that's quite a unique experience, which is something that differentiates itself from NBA Top Shot. This was released in the month of January of 2022. Basically, the main reason that I've come back to this, I know it is a year and a half old now, and it is a platform that doesn't have as much hype as it used to when it first came out, and it has really died off. But I was actually sent an email last night, and at the time of that email, I was having a look at NBA Top Shot, and if you have a Dapper wallet, you're allowed to use that balance from your Dapper wallet across any one of their different projects. So you can use it for NBA Top Shot, you can use it for UFC Strike, you can use it for NFL All Day. I basically thought, okay, this is probably a good time to just have a bit of a dive into what the platform's about from a fresh set of eyes and see what my initial thoughts are of the platform. So they did have a pack drop last night. The pack was worth $15, and I also managed to grab a starter pack as well. So the starter pack, I believe, came with 2 moments, and then I believe that the $15 pack came with 5 moments or so. Yeah, I thought, why not? Let's buy a couple of packs, have a look at the platform, and see what the platform is all about. So, very similar to their other platforms, they do feature moments, which is basically a clip of various different fights. With the top fighters, you've got McGregor, Diaz, Poirier. Basically, the moments could be strikes, they could be submissions, they could be knockouts, they could be takedowns.
The fight clock is brought to you by Modelo.
And each of the Dapper projects have their own teams. So the NFL All Day, the NBA Top Shot, and the UFC Strike are all separate teams. So it is quite unique having a look at this project and seeing what they've done well and how they could probably implement some of these things into NBA Top Shot specifically. So we'll just have a quick look at what some of the moments looks like and get a feel for the experience when you're actually watching one of those moments. So before we have a look at the moments, they do have different tiers, very similar to their other platforms. So they have a fandom tier, which is essentially an uncapped amount. So it could be 2,000 to 5 to 10 to 16,000, whatever that number may be. Then they have the contender tier. So that's from 10,000 to 25,000. Then they have the challenger, which is from 250 to 999. And then they have the champion, and the champion's from 25 to 99. And that's one of the most sought after tiers. And then their final tier is the ultimate tier, which is from 1 to 10. But as you can see on the left-hand side here, they don't actually feature any of the ultimate tiers yet. The supply on this platform is very limited at the moment, which is a good thing. You don't want there to be an oversupply, which is the issue with NBA Top Shot. Okay, so we're just going to have a look at a moment now from John Jones. So this is from Series 1. There are 90 of them available. It is in the champion tier, and the lowest ask at the moment is $16.99. So the average sale is around $1,700 US. And yeah, let's have a look at what this is all about.
That one hurt him. That one opened a brutal elbow. Big elbows. Oh, trying to finish this fight. Shogun's badly hurt by John Jones.
Brutal.
Looking to finish Shogun.
He's going ham.
Vicious knee to the body and an uppercut. Jones to the body.
Damn.
And it is all over.
Wrecked.
John Jones is the youngest champion in UFC history.
Nice. Crazy stuff. I think the moments are actually quite unique because they have that commentary, and it makes the experience a lot more engaging for the users. So that's the problem with NBA. They don't actually have the rights for the audio. So I understand the moments are cool. You've got dunks, you've got the 3-pointers, you've got the steals and the blocks. But if you had the commentary in that as well, it would just really up the user experience, which is what I love about this. You actually got commentary here, so it keeps people engaged. So what I really like about this platform as well, they have these other tiers of NFTs called Hype. So this is the Hype tier that we're looking at the moment. The lowest ask is $14. So they are on the lower end of the spectrum, and the mint size is a little bit higher. So you can see here the edition size is 738. This is really unique. It's something that I think NBA Top Shot should definitely, well, the team from NBA Top Shot should definitely consider and implement into their platform. And I haven't even had a chance to venture onto NFL all day, but this is cool. So let's see what this is all about.
Right here, the hardest hitting 145 pound, the real hardest hitting 145er right here. This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're not, who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? You know damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that? Oh my God. I don't know. When I take that guy's belt, Leprechaun. Oh, good one. When I take that guy's belt, I'm looking around. I don't know what anyone else has for me around here. I might have to jump up and fucking drag Floyd Mayweather out bed and see what the fuck he's got to do.
So that's great. I like that a lot. It's just little outtakes. So they have also a couple of others of people calling each other out after the fights, whether it's Nate Diaz or whether it's Khabib. Yeah, I mean, there's really an opportunity there for NBA Top Shot to really implement that with outtakes from the press conferences, with some of the pre-game warm-ups that the guys do. In some of the games, guys are mic'd up.
Can he shoot? Yes, I can shoot.
So some of the stuff that they're talking about through the game and on the bench is also hilarious. It's just cool little things that it's some stuff that's what you remember. Like this clip that we've just seen here. Who the fuck is that guy? Like a lot of people, even if they aren't avid UFC fans, have probably seen this clip because Conor's generally taking the piss out of someone.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
It's just another added bonus to have moments that are outside of the fights that happen within the octagon. So the other cool thing that this platform does have is a thing called the Champion Club. The moment that I showed you before of John Jones, that was in the champion tier. So if you actually own one of those moments throughout the year, I believe 1 or 2 times a year, UFC Strike will take a snapshot, and whoever owns any of the Champion Club moments, you'll get access to additional utility, which is really cool because I think the lowest Champion Club moment is $4.99, and then it goes up to $4,000 or $5,000. So $4.99 for the lowest tier to get you some pretty cool utility is really, it's a really nice feature. Here, as you can see, you can get exclusive lounges at selected UFC events. You can get limited merchandise, UFC Fight Pass memberships, quarterly airdrops. So that's essentially free packs each quarter. You can get access to the private Discord, and then there's VIP experience as well for those club members. So that's really unique, and I do like that because it kind of it's more inclusive to people that are worldwide, because UFC is a company that has their events worldwide, whether it's in Asia and Europe, Australia, the UK, or even the US. So that's I do like that a lot because it kind of includes it's inclusive of people worldwide, whereas in the NBA, a lot of the utility is go to a game or you can go to this training camp. And for people that are outside of the US, it doesn't really work for us. And also a lot of the competitions that they have for NBA Top Shot are exclusive to people within the US. So it's really cool that they have this, and all you need to do is essentially buy one moment, hold on to it. So that's just a way to obviously make sure that people stay on the platform and don't just buy, get access to this club, and then just sell. So I think this is really cool. And yeah, so as you can see here, this is the marketplace. Quite a basic marketplace. You can only really buy and sell here. So you can't trade or you can't place offers either. So that's kind of an added advantage that NBA Top Shot does have on their platform, is that if you're not happy with $3 for this Jake Collier moment, you can offer him $2 or $1. That's something that they don't have on this platform yet, but I'm sure that they'll probably implement that in the future. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the drop page. So they've got the base pack, which is, I believe, the one that I'd purchased last night. So that's $15. You do get 5 moments in that. There's also the UFC starter pack, which is 3 moments. So that was for $10. They have the standout pack, which is still currently available. That's 8 moments at $69. And they have the ultimate fighter pack, and that drops in an hour and a half. So I've gone ahead and bought the ultimate fighter base pack and then also the UFC starter pack. So we'll go ahead and we'll rip those, see what we can score. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got 2 packs. So we're going to go and open the UFC starter pack. All right, so we're just confirming this pack opening. Okay, let's have a look at this. So I haven't opened one of these packs before, so let's see what this experience is like compared to NBA Top Shot. Oh, this is cool. Oh, what? Yeah, I mean, I liked how it opened, but then it just opened, like just gave me all of my moments. I didn't even get a chance to pick them or kind of like slowly go through them. It just flashed in front of my eyes. I had no idea what just happened. So let's just have a quick look at one of the moments now. So we've got here the Andrei Arlovsky, and that's from Fight Night. I think it was September 2014. So it's from Series 1. He's a heavyweight. It's the contender tier. And it was a knockout by TKO. All right, let's have a look at this.
Arlovsky's doing a good job of
Whoa.
slipping off.
Oh.
Bigfoot goes down.
Look out.
Early knockout.
These are some big boys.
He's got it. Andrei Arlovsky has done it.
Damn.
A huge upset here tonight in Brasilia.
Brazilian heavyweight.
Wow. 2014 continues to be the year of the underdog in mixed martial arts.
Brutal stuff. Brutal stuff. Let's rip this Ultimate Fighter base pack. So this is going to have 5 moments. Let's hope that this opening experience is a little bit cooler than the last one, because that was rather anticlimactic. Let's have a look. This is cool. I like this, how it rotates and it opens up like this. But don't flash me my moments. I want time to look at this. What is this? This is 400. Okay, 402. That was low. I didn't even get a moment to see who that was. Muhammad Usman. Okay, that was. Honestly, it flashed and I had no idea what was going on. Yeah. So another thing that I've just noticed with this platform is, okay, it's opened the pack, fine. It's flashed the moments, but also it didn't give me a chance to actually see what I pulled. And let's just say I owned a bunch of these. It's just randomly dropped them in my like user dashboard. So now I have to figure out which ones were from that pack or which ones are from the other one. Let's have a look at Muhammad Usman. Let's have a look at this guy. He looks like a big boy. So this here is a KO by TKO. He's a heavyweight, Series 1.
Telling you, the bantamweight division is on fire right now. A lot of attention, a lot of stars. But never mind that, we got 2 big boys slugging it out.
Oh, he's dead. Done. He's a big boy. Damn.
A little cheeky left hook. He was out.
Ouch. Ouch. All right, let's have a look at one more here. One more. I do like the commentary, but I am very disappointed in how that opening experience is, because that's what it's all about. When you're actually opening up physical trading cards, you're opening up the pack and you're slowly looking at them like, oh, what's this going to be? But here, they've just jumped straight into it. I'm not a big fan of that.
Chad Mendes attacking that lead leg of Frankie Edgar.
Right on the chin. Right on the chin.
Frankie Edgar by knockout.
Damn, that was nice.
The answer with
nice.
a huge statement tonight.
That's basically what the platform's all about. So it's cool. I think my biggest thing is there really a need for a platform like this for UFC? Like, is there really enough MMA fans to warrant having a whole platform like UFC Strike?
It doesn't matter what you think.
I was having a look at some of the numbers the other day on what the actual market cap is for like MMA worldwide. 3.5 billion is the indicated market size of MMA, and that was back in 2021. Meanwhile, NBA alone, they've got a market cap of around, what is it, 10 billion. So just from those figures, you can see, okay, I understand that there's a lot less supply on this platform, which is great. You don't want it to be oversupplied like NBA Top Shot because prices just completely drop. But here, is there really enough people that want a platform like this? I don't know if there is. It's cool, but again, there's also not a fight every other week. Whereas NBA games, when it's the on season and there's 82 games, each team plays 82 games. So you've got a long period of time where teams are just playing every other night. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be a limiting factor for this. And we'll just have a quick look at what the numbers suggest at the moment. Okay, so here we are on Crypto Slam, which kind of just gives us an overview of how many sales there have been. As you can see here, it first dropped in February last year, and they were the first month they brought in 3.7 million. Obviously, it was the first month, and they had around 10,000 or 9,500 active users. Then it just kind of tapered down to around 2 million, stayed there, dropped to about 1.5, just above 1 million. And as you can see here, the active users here, 3,500. It was steady. And then as of November last year, it's basically been at a couple of 100,000 for the last 6-7 months. And they've really only got 1,000 active users. So the numbers really don't lie here. I mean, yes, there was a lot of hype, hasn't helped. The crypto market's been down as well, but it doesn't look great. I don't really know how they grow this platform, to be honest. I mean, there can't really be a lot of active users because there's just not a lot of content that can be dropped on this platform or released, really, unless they start digging into the archives all the way back when the UFC was founded and just keep trying to rehash old fights. I mean, I have been on the Discord. It's active. There's not so many people there, but there's still people there enjoying this platform. So I don't know how it grows, to be honest. I just kind of think that this is what it is. I wouldn't be investing heavily into it. If you enjoy UFC, if you enjoy collecting, that's cool. I wouldn't be dropping thousands of dollars on this, but yeah, I think it's kind of a neat platform. It allows people in the fight community to kind of come together. Yeah, so I think we're probably going to wrap it up there. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to hear from us next week, we're going to be releasing at least one video each week. It will, at the moment, we are focusing heavily on NFTs and probably into sports NFTs specifically. So there are a couple of other platforms that have piqued my interest lately that I want to kind of get into and have a look at. And yeah, thank you very much for enjoying the show, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.